What's good, everybody? Breeze Kennedy here, and today you're in the bed with Babs. Let's go.
I can't wait to see you in the morning. Since I saw you, I've been on it, and I can't get you out my mind. How about I come through the night? I told her I'll be there at 4. Don't fall asleep, I know you're tired. Open the window, kill the lights. We gon' risk it all tonight. Girls, meet me in your crib. You know what it is. I know that we just kids, but we still gotta live to live. Need you by my side. You're my favorite vibe. Promise I'ma do you right this time, baby, this time.
Hey, what's up? It is Babs. Welcome to another edition of In the Bed with Babs. Today I have a special guest, Breeze Kennedy, everybody. Yeah. Now, Breeze, the last time I seen you, you opened up for the sold out Bryson Tiller Show.
That show was crazy.
Man, what was the feeling like going out there on stage and the way the crowd perceived you? It was almost like you are internationally known already.
I don't know about that yet, but what I will say is I ain't gonna lie, like St. Pete, Tampa, Clearwater, Orlando, everybody who popped out to the show that's from Florida, they showed so much love to me. It was like they already knew me already. They heard I was from St. Pete, and they supported me, so it was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely, and you killed it. And what I like about Breeze is that he can actually sing. So the mic is always on. No lip sync.
A little bit.
No lip sync it. You're going to hear him sing a cappella, in this clip. And I'm telling you, it's actually him singing himself.
Oh, yeah.
No auto-tune, no none of that.
Facts.
Now, it's kind of going to be an introduction because a lot of people still might not know who you are. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, you guys? My name is Breeze Kennedy. I'm a 19-year-old R&B singer from St. Petersburg, Florida. And I think y'all should tune in. I think y'all really like my music.
Oh my God, I'm getting old. I think we met when you were 16.
That's crazy.
That is don't ask me how old I am. Don't ask me. But that is crazy. You are now 19. Mm-hmm. How does adult Breeze feel musically? Because there's stuff you can now sing about that your dad won't get upset with you about.
Yeah. You remember my pops was on it back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm experiencing a lot more stuff now, messing with, different people and I've been in the game. So I'm just speaking on how I feel and the things that are going on. And, I'm not going to have a filter anymore. I feel like, my supporters and my future supporters deserve to know who Breeze really is. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really the type of timing I've been on.
No, absolutely. Now, do you still stay in St. Pete?
Nah, but I'm definitely out here for sure, just building with, my people and stuff like that.
You come back and forth from Los Angeles.
Absolutely. I really want to move back to Florida, though.
You do?
Yeah.
Why? What do you miss about St. Petersburg? Or just Florida
Just the community, like, I feel like, the people will really get behind you and they'll really support you as long as you're here and you're showing them the same type of love that they're showing you. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like I kind of missed that step of really building with my people in St. Pete when I moved away. Mm-hmm. So, just coming back here and, being with my people is really important to me.
And you did come back. You showed love. You were performing and you got so many good reviews at the fashion show over the weekend. What's the guy's name?
Marquez.
He's from St. Pete, right?
Marquez Valdez Scanlon, yep.
He plays for the Chiefs or played for the Chiefs, won the Super Bowl.
Yep. He's a GOAT.
He is a GOAT.
Shout out to Marquez, man, for real.
So why you came back to St. Pete specifically for that
Absolutely.
show?
And then I also had a performance at my old high school, Lakewood. And that was like, that was so crazy because my mindset was like, I just was at Lakewood 2 years ago. So I'm like, they ain't going to really, care too much about me being there. It's going to be calm. Bro, they went crazy when I came. And I was like, wow, like.
What was that feeling like to go back? Did you see any teachers there?
Yes. Shout out. Look, first of all, I want to say, I was telling Miss Sam this. One thing a person will never forget is a good teacher. You know what I mean? Whether it's a mentor, a teacher, whatever it is, someone who's a leader. And I just feel like I seen a couple teachers from school that I really, really loved, and it was just like a really good feeling. Like Miss Sam.
Was Miss Sam the one who compared you to Rod Wave? Because you guys went to the same high school.
So she actually had Rod Wave in her classroom, and she would be like, yo, like, you remind me of Rod, because Rod Wave used to be like singing in class all the time, and that was me. So she was, you know, she was telling me stories about how she had me sitting in the same seat Rod was in.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, it was just so inspirational because, you know, seeing everything that Rod Wave did was crazy. So
absolutely.
Yep.
And you're definitely on that same path to greatness. So you opened up for Bryson Tiller. What's next? Or is there anything I've missed? Like, who have you collabed with? Because you got some new fire. You let us hear snippets of some of the songs.
Facts.
So any big people you've been collabing with?
Not really too much yet. For me, I've been networking and meeting a lot of dope artists and stuff like that, but I really just been focusing on me for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to start collabing with a lot of people soon. It's coming for sure. Right now, I'm at a point in my career where it's like, you know, I experienced a lot. You know, I made my mistakes, and now it's time to really get things rolling. So I'm in the process of just building and working on myself and everything I need to work on, music-wise, content-wise, everything. So when I really do come, it's like everybody's everybody's gonna know.
So when you talk about mistakes, can you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, like just mistakes, not being consistent, not being disciplined, just, you know, a lot of mistakes that young artists make, or just young people in general, you feel me? Like, just getting off track, you know, not being focused on the right things, you know? Like, you start, you know, being introduced to a new life, which is like the artist life. You start doing things that, for me, you just start doing bullshit.
Girls,
everything,
girls, yeah, man. Well, it's good that you learned it at an early age, because you're only 19, so you still have a lot of life to live.
I'm not perfect, though. Like, I still be making mistakes, but you know, moving forward, I'm just going to try to be the best version of myself. And,
you know, I met you as a kid. I could tell just the whole aura of you coming in this time around. You knew exactly what you want. You know that, you know the footage that you want. You know what snippets to get and all of that. And I can see the growth even from when I seen you backstage at the Bryson Tiller Show. And that was last summer?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, around Father's Day. So yeah, I even see the growth in you. So yeah, keep growing, man. Now, I don't know if you've been seeing the R&B Mount Rushmores. If you had to put 4 people on the R&B Mount Rushmore, since you are a great R&B singer, who would it be?
Are you talking about like singing, like just straight off of vocals?
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
100%. Like, yo, like, if y'all, like, his vocals are actually incredible. I got Tank up there, I'd have to say. And we're talking about in general, right? Like, as far as people now, or just...
Yeah, in general. Just in all time.
I'd have to say Jennifer Hudson.
Okay. And you know what?
And me.
Period. Okay. I was gonna say, let's stick with the males so we can make it easier. So you said Tank, Chris Brown, you. All right, you need one more.
There's so many good ones. I can't really think about it.
You need one more, Breeze.
You know what's crazy? One more really, really good one. Am I bugging for saying Michael Jackson?
No, that's a really good
Only
one.
because he's like my favorite R&B vocalist.
Yeah.
Because although he did pop, like he was the king of pop, like, yo, his R&B shit is like out of this world. Like, still to this day.
Yeah, for sure. And see, people like Mike, he didn't set out to make pop music. He made his songs, it turned into pop song.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people do. Like, if you have a really good R&B track and it becomes popular, it's gonna be considered pop. You know, it's not like you specifically did it for the masses. So yeah, that's a good list right there. Tank, you, Michael Jordan, Chris Brown.
You said Michael Jordan?
Oh, my bad.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
They're both MJ.
Yes, they both MJ. You see when you get old.
And then Michael Jordan could sing. Man, what? Crazy.
Now, speaking of Chris Brown, he's coming this summer with Bryson Tiller. You know both of them.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at the show?
I don't know. I'm going to ask. I'm going to see. I mean, I told my manager that's how I was like, yo, I definitely need to see Chris Brown perform one time.
He's going to be at Raymond James.
Raymond James, yeah. I want to sell Raymond James out one day.
You will. You manifesting it right now. Aren't you the person who told me to start manifesting things? I think it was you.
Yes, that was me.
Yes.
All right, you're right. I'm gonna perform at Raymond James Stadium in 5 years from now.
Yes.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be headlining it.
Period. And you know what else you gonna do? Because I manifested it.
What happened?
You gonna make me one of your +1s for the show when it comes this summer.
Girl, you know you're always a +1.
I definitely want to pop out to see Chris Brown, Bryson, and Summer Walker.
Right.
Now, Breeze, when can we expect some new music?
Soon. From me just, finishing up a few things and working on a few things, but it's coming real soon. Like, definitely no later than 2 months from now.
All right, so you're going to have some summer anthems for us.
Oh, nah, it's up. Trust me.
It's up, and
yeah.
I'm very proud of you. Any advice you have to that kid going to Lakewood that was just like you, that wants to be a singer, that wants to be in the entertainment industry?
Yeah, stay focused. Stay focused and don't let anybody, don't let all of that noise distract you. And, for me, how do you say it? Unmotivate? Dismotivate? Mm-hmm. What is it?
Unmotivate.
Yeah, unmotivate you from what you want to do. Just stay focused and understand that it's going to happen, as long as you just stay consistent and do what you need to do. Because that's one thing I had to tell myself. I had a lot of people telling me I couldn't do it, and laughing at me when I was singing in the hallways and telling me to find another job and another career. And I was just like, you're crazy. Like, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to work. And it's working. So, yeah.
Definitely working. Now, any dream collabs you want?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. We got a lot of Chris Brown manifested around here today.
Chris Brown's my dream collab. I would say another one.
Any new artists we should know about in St. Pete besides yourself?
Man, all I know is, I won't say any names right now, but all I know is there's a lot of talent out here. A lot of talent, so I just want them to keep going and stay focused, because I know it'll be crazy.
Like Doechii said, A&Rs, check out the Tampa Bay area.
No,
there's a lot of talent.
Florida in general. Mm-hmm. Florida in general just got some of the most amazing talent, and St. Pete definitely does as well, so yeah.
Hey, you got a top 5 from Tampa and St. Pete?
You'll be asking me the top 5. See, look, this is the thing. Off the top of my head, it's hard for me to name things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I will say, Rod Wave is definitely up there for sure.
Rod Wave. What about Queen Doechii?
Yeah, fact. She's up there. She's a GOAT. And I love how creative she is.
Oh, super creative.
Creative. She's a real artist.
Yeah, I love how she shot it out. Telling people to come, put their eyes on the Tampa Bay area.
Tampa, exactly. No, for sure.
Now, before we go, can you hit something a cappella for us?
Yeah. All right, come on. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I admit I got a face for pretty faces, but you changing how I feel inside. You got my heart, but temptation keeps on calling me. I can't help it, I answer every time. All my life, never been the one that women wanted. Back in St. Pete, I gave my heart and got back. They ain't see the vision, but it's real clear now. Hey. I get on stage and they scream my name.
Hey, and they was screaming your name. All them fast behind girls was out there screaming your name. Now, are you single, Breeze?
Am I single? Mm-hmm. No comment.
Oh my God, you better answer it. Yay or nay? Because this person gonna be mad if you.
Nah, no comment.
Okay, no comment. All right. Damn, Breeze. Just like an R&B singer.
Nah, for real.
Nah, I love it. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You always finding creative ways to talk to people.
Oh, thank you. Keep going. Oh, you're like my little brother. Can I call you my little brother?
Yeah,
That's gonna get me into the Chris Brown show. Breeze Kennedy, everybody, check him out. Follow him on all social platforms. Breeze Kennedy, spell it out for him.
BreezKennedy.
Be on the lookout.
Now, for real, because this year, it's over.
He next up for sure.
Game over.
It's Babs, Y94.1 in the bed. We out.